Starbucks gift card giveaway. There we go. Oh, Vicky. Okay, we've got nieces here. All right, guys, give a thumbs up because we're playing a game. And here's how. Oh, you hit it. All right, how many likes do we have now, Dave? I think we have another one. All right, hit that like button. So here's what happens. Hit the like button. Every thumbs up button we get, not the little heart things. It's very confusing because the hearts look like they'd be like, but they're not. The little thumbs up. You're showing 4. We need more, guys. If somebody hit it twice, then it takes your thing away. But Amy said she did, so we're gonna give one more. Out of coffee and my 200 pods come in tomorrow. Okay, so here's the thing. Every thumb gives us another number. Amy, you see 5. Great. So I'm adding one more. The next number is, I need to find it. I'm going to put it up there. And then guess what? Can you see that? Hopefully you can't see that. Because if you could see the whole thing, then that would kind of ruin it, wouldn't it? All right. We have got it. All right, I'm going to close that. And I'm going to give you the next number. All right, so what you do is have your Starbucks account open, okay? Have your account open. And then what you're going to do is, as we keep going, you are going to enter the numbers in. And when we get to the very end, if we have enough likes, you will have the whole number and the pin. And whoever enters it in first wins. Does it stink for the people who have been here the whole time that didn't get to? Yes, but it is. It looks like yours isn't counting. Oh no! Did you hit it twice? Sometimes you hit it once and it goes, and you hit it twice. No, Dave, yours doesn't count because we're from the same whatever. Although, you know what? I'm going to put one out for you, Dave, and I'm going to put one out for me. How is that? Because we got to get this party started. Okay, we can help out. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put one number out for Dave and one number out for me. We're going to add a couple more. You ready? Are you ready? What are the next numbers? All right. Who's got their Starbucks thing lined up? Anybody? You getting it ready? You ready? All right, guys, the next numbers, Dave and I have put in our likes. You won't see them there, but they count. And they're 7s. I believe we're about halfway there. How cool is that? All right. So, don't have a Starbucks account, but we'll be here just for funsies. Okay, that sounds awesome. I'm glad that you're here. Okay, today's discussion is all over the place. Amy, here's today's discussion. Number 1, Trump met with Putin and Trump met with Zelensky. Okay, my words are okay. So he meets with all the people. He meets with Russia. He meets with Ukraine. Then yesterday, I'm watching the news and what Russia's saying about all the meetings and what Ukraine's saying about all the meetings and what the U.S. is saying about all the meetings, they're all different. Does that bother anyone? We're all getting different information. And I just think it's something to talk about. I am not a political expert. I am not going to try to do the deep dive on stuff and snark my way through it. But I'm going to tell you, I just think that it's something that we should all be aware of, we should all look into, and we should all do our due diligence to find out what is going on to the best of our ability. So, because I just think we just need to be aware. We just need to be aware, right? Awareness is important. What is happening? Oh, I'm not caught up. There we go. Now I'm caught up with the live stream over there. So I don't believe it. Yeah, Eileen, the thing is, who do you believe at this point? Now, it used to be back in the day, pre-2020. So when I was raised, my mom was a Democrat, my dad was a Republican. I lived in a house where we had discussions. Their friends were all the things, and we would have these discussions. And it wasn't this guy against that guy. It was just people having an educated, occasionally intellectual sparring, but never arguing, never fighting, and never parting ways over politics. And they've always said that in certain company you don't discuss politics or religion. But I guess I was very fortunate to grow up the way that I did. Hi, I'm live. You can come and say hi if you want. What? Yes, you can. And then your list is on the board. Um, I was fortunate in that. And we would have people running for office that were friends of my parents, and we would help them. It didn't matter what side they were on, they were friends. And so Amy, yeah, everybody slants to one way or the other, right? So what I used to do pre-2020 was I would listen to NPR. I loved NPR, and then I would listen to a conservative station. So I would listen to both sides equally so that I could hear what everyone was saying. Everyone was saying somewhat different things. One station would yell more than the other, and I didn't really care for that, but I liked hearing both sides. I had to stop that in 2021 because I could not stand listening to either one anymore because they were so different. They were so far, and they were clearly embellishing is a word. And so, Dave, ground news is something that do we have the link up here? I think somewhere. Um, I think, yeah, ground news, and they have a variety. They pull in from all the different sources, from all the different ideologies, and you can watch or listen to news there. And I would recommend that at this point. Um, we toyed with the idea of doing some sort of thing here, but we're not going to. Not what I want to do. I like interviewing judges. I like talking to you during the lives. It's fun. I don't want to get into that. I feel like there's plenty of things out there, places where you can get that, and this isn't it. Although we're going to sometimes discuss things, and I I like the idea that in the chat you all can have your views and you can share your views and do that. I like the idea of me and the channel itself being relatively neutral so that everybody feels like they have a home here. I think that's important. Which is why I don't let even elected officials who come on tell what their platform is and tell what side they're on. And here's a funny thing about that. So we'll have somebody come on, like let's say I interview, like for the Judge Fleischer, for example, because he doesn't say what side he's on, even though he's elected, someone who doesn't like him, he'll go, oh my gosh, I don't like him. I bet he's a Republican. And then someone else will say, oh my gosh, I don't like him. I bet he's a Democrat. And I love that I have presented him in a way that can happen. That makes my heart smile. So let's see, Amy's saying you're number 9 of 10 children. You always had spoken daily politics at the dinner table. Yes, we have 7 children, and when all the kids were home, that was absolutely right. You got to talk about the news and everything, and bring everyone together. And then they go to college, and then they believe absolutely the opposite of everything they were taught. But you know what the great thing is about that is that I love that my kids have formed their own opinions and they have their own beliefs, and that we can, okay, if you've got children and they are older and they are not doing the things you had planned for them, stop bullying them, please. There are so many adults I talk to who don't have a relationship with their parents because their parents don't like what they've decided to do. Guys, you raised them. You did a good job. They're out on their own. You got to decide. Would you rather be right or would you rather have a relationship? I'm not even saying that you're right, but in your own mind, have a relationship. Don't let these people go without parents. It's sad. It's just sad. You might not like it. I get it. We got 7 kids. They're all over the place. But I would just rather have a relationship. That is my soapbox for today. And I'm off it now. But seriously, just love them wherever they are, whatever they're doing. Doesn't matter. They're a kid. Amy says, I always vote for the best person for the job. Right. Well, yeah. And Eileen, if you watch Judge Fleischer's interview, you will clearly know what side he's on. He doesn't have to say. It's just in what he says, you can tell. But he doesn't talk about platform or he doesn't say the word. And Amy, I think, at this point, I am not one side or the other. I am going to vote for the best person, and I am basically more libertarian / independent. I don't even know how I'm going to register at this point. I know I have to change what I've registered though, because let's be honest. All right. If you are just coming by, you got to hit that like button because we are trying to get a Starbucks gift card. Oh, or seals, one way or the other. Every like gets a number and then we'll get the card. So hit the button and you may be up for the card. So here's how it goes. Have your Starbucks account pulled up, have it pulled up, and as the numbers go by, we will be giving you more. And then whoever gets in there first at the end gets the card. So basically you're going to put the numbers in as we go, and then when I put the very last one, put it in, hit enter. Boom. Then you're the one who gets it. And anybody who puts a fire emoji in the chat, I will shout you out because, some people like being shouted out on YouTube. I love shouting people out. So if that's your thing, put a fire emoji in there and we will do that. I know Eileen and Amy, I'm shouting you guys out all the time. And Vicky, if you're still here, is it Vicky that's here or is it nieces that are here? I don't know. I miss everybody though. I got to tell you that. Sorry. I have not eaten today, or yeah, whatever. Okay, Amy, your 97-year-old mother said on her birthday when you were there, anyone who votes, well, come to find out she was fooling us. That's funny. Yeah. We had a lot of will talk when I was in California with family. So funny. Okay, nieces. Oh, nieces, I miss you, nieces. What? I miss you so much. We got to get you guys back down here again very soon because I love you. For those of you watching, I have the most incredible group of nieces and nephews ever assembled, and I'm very excited about them. They are so cool. It was funny. My mom, some people are like, Grandma, I want to be a grandma. I want grandkids, whatever. My mom didn't have that touchy-feely thing, and yet she had 2 children only. 2, and between us, she has 12 grandkids. I loved that about us. Anyway, so it's really cool we get together and everybody gets along, which is so incredible. They spent 8 days with us. 8 days. We had 10 people in our house, something like that. Nobody fought. Not once. But he just got along. That is a lot to say about, especially because it's family, right? So I thought that was really cool. Anyway, so good job, nieces. You're amazing. If you are just scrolling by, hit the like button and you can win a Starbucks gift card. These are the numbers for the card that we have so far. Hit the like button. Every one of those, we add another number. And then if we have them all, when we put the last one in, you're going to put it in your Starbucks account. Hit enter as fast as you can. Whoever does it first gets the card. And what happens if we don't get to the end this time? Well, the next live stream, we start with that amount of numbers and move forward from there. The next live stream is going to be Saturday at noon. I know these are weird times for me, but the reason is our audience is all over the world. And I realize that by going at 6 or 9 p.m., well, they can't join us. And I want them to join us. So we're going to do this for 2 weeks. We're going to see how it goes. If it goes well, we're going to stick with it. And if it doesn't, we're going to move on. We're doing a lot of new things on this channel, everybody. We are bringing on some new judges. If you like judges and you like watching court on YouTube or anywhere else, we are bringing some new people. We've got Judge McBurney coming out for members tomorrow and everyone else on Friday. And we have got a few more. I am interviewing someone tomorrow that is, well, he's been on both sides of the bench. I'll just put it that way. You're going to love him. Just love him. I love people that have life experience. He was worried that I was going to judge him. That's funny because he's a judge. Based on his history, but absolutely not. I think it makes him human because, let's face it, we all do the things that we wish we didn't do. I don't think there's anybody who's can't say that. And so I'm very excited about having him on. And then we've got some other judges coming and some other people. We've got a plan. We're actually going to make a series. We're going to film a series. We got to wait for the funding to come in, though, because this is going to be like a real official filming it series that we're putting on to educate people about the court system. It's going to be nuts. Also, anybody who is here, Amy, Eileen, Dave, and my nieces, can you all put in there one person you would like me to interview in the next month? The name of one person. That's all I need from each one of you, and I guarantee you that by the end of the day today, I will reach out to that person. So, Amy, we evolve as people. When we know better, we do better. That is so true. And sometimes we make mistakes before we get there. Some of us more than others, speaking for myself. But it's true. And sometimes we have to go through the stuff to get to the good stuff. How can you taste the sweet if you don't taste the salty? So, Eileen, you don't know anyone. No, there's no judges that we haven't. What judges? Well, I know who your favorite judge is. Is there any judge that you like to watch that I haven't had on here yet, though? Because honestly, there's only been 6. We need many more. Many, many more. I have a list with 60 on it. There are several of them that don't want to come on. We're going to ask them again. Whatever. There's one of them that keeps saying they're going to come, and they never do. And I'm going to push that person too, because there's somebody you're going to love so much. Let's see. And Eileen, it doesn't even have to be a judge. It could be anybody. It could be a YouTuber. It could be anybody. If there's somebody that you like watching that does like LawTube court stuff, I'll tell you that I've reached out to Legal Eagle. I have not got, well, I did get a response, and the response was nope. But I'd like to interview some of the other lawyers too. And still working on getting the local sheriff. And the guy from the middle of Florida. What is his name? I want to say it's Purdy, but it's not Purdy. It's something. Grr something. We got 7 likes. We got another like. What? Wait, are you showing 7, Amy? Are you showing 7? Because if you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you're showing 7, I have to add 2 more because Dave and I, our likes don't show up there, but they certainly count. So we are getting to the end of the road. All right, you ready? We got another one. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Let's do this number. They're all the doubles. All right. 6, 3, 4, 4, 1, 7, 7, 3, 3. Lots of doubles. All right. Oh, we got somebody putting stuff in the comments. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, okay. Now 8. Ooh, there's another one. All right, you guys. Okay, for those of you who have just stopped by, every time you put a thumbs up, we add another number here. This is for a Starbucks card. Open your Starbucks account. Put these numbers in it. And in the next, we're quitting in 10 minutes. At 2:35, we are going to stop. Now, if we've gotten all the numbers, then whoever enters them first is going to get the card. But if we haven't got all the numbers, that's okay. Saturday at noon, we're going to start again, and we're going to keep going with the numbers we have. I'm not making you all start over. Nope. No. So that's how we're going to do that. So the next number is a 0. Amy, I appreciate you letting me know. 6, 3, 4, 4, 1, 7, 7, 3, 3, 0. This is fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And yeah, he's a prosecutor in Webster's court. Ooh, because I've reached out to Webster before. I need to reach out to her again, though. But I can also do that. Okay. And that's the thing, right? Right, Eileen? It doesn't have to be the judge. It could be anybody in there. So, all right, I've screenshotted that. Alabama State Troopers. Ooh. Okay, Amy, what is it specifically about Alabama? I'm not arguing. I'm just wondering that makes them so incredible. Because that sounds interesting. I really want to get a bail bondsman on here. We had somebody that was going to come and then he didn't. So it turns out, I thought, okay, I'm going to grow my channel. We're going to get all these subscribers. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to get my button, which I did, and I love it, and I'm very excited. Except that now, apparently, it's harder to get people to come on the show. I thought it was harder when I had less people, but a lot more said yes. Apparently, because once you have a certain amount of subscribers, there is more to lose if they come on and they say something foolish. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But all right. They sniff out the drug runner. Ooh, okay. Yeah, well, that's another thing. So highway 65, the interstate 65. We used to live by that when we lived in Tennessee, and it is the biggest drug and human trafficking because it goes all the way north to south. They bring people. And Franklin, Tennessee, where we used to live, is home to it's Williamson County is the third wealthiest county in our country, and they also have land. So one of the wealthier counties with land, and so a lot of human trafficking there. Very sad. And it's next to 65. It's a whole thing. Maybe we get somebody from there too. But I like it. Okay, I will reach out to them. You know what? Why not? Amy, that was great. Anybody else? What do we got? What have we got? Let's see. How do we get this? Yeah. Also in their pit hit protocol. Amy, okay, I don't know what that is, but I will look it up. Because that sounds interesting. All right. And I forgot, you know what, guys, I've got a call. I've got a call at 2:30. I got to let my friend know that I will be there in just a minute. Uh-oh. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm texting someone. Because she's having a dental emergency. And so yeah, that's awful. You guys, that's no joke. Okay. I'm telling my call that's 2:30 that I'll be there in 3 minutes so that we can finish up here. All right, here's what's going to happen. We did not get pit maneuvers with their cars. Okay. Correct. Okay. Oh yeah, Highway 40. It's a thing. All right, here's what we've got. We've got these numbers. I am saving these numbers. And then on Saturday at noon, we start with these numbers. We start with them, we move forward. We're absolutely going to hit that Saturday. So that's going to be fun. Thank you to everybody who joined me today. This has been fun. I like giving away things. Now, Saturday, we're going to have a different conversation. I think we're going to have a premiere with Bernie's interview, and then we'll go on from the premiere to do this. And during the premiere, everybody who gives a thumbs up, that'll go towards this as well, because I really want to give it away because it's fun. So, Amy, Eileen, nieces, Dave, no one got the gift card today. It's okay, Dave. We just carry it on. I'm going to save this just like this, and we will move forward. You have a great day too. Mwah! I love you guys. Look into what's going on out there. Stay aware of what's happening. Let's have a conversation on Saturday. Yeah. And if there's something specific you want to talk about, go into the community tab and let me know. All right. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you all. I love you so much. You're amazing. And I will talk to you all soon. And we'll give you a card. All right. Bye, everybody. If we can sign out, we can. Bye.